Imagine this, a large stadium in Incheon. The stage lights slowly turning on, the voices of thousands of armies echoing, and in the midst of that moment, Jin from BTS stands alone, smiles, and says in a tone that makes your chest flutter, "Come with a pounding heart." A simple sentence, but what an impact. It instantly sends shivers down armies' spines all over the world. Because this is no ordinary concert. This isn't just a final performance. This is the encore concert, the finale of a long, storied, and emotional journey. And yes, this will be a moment armies will likely remember as one of their most memorable solo concert closings. Today, we'll discuss everything from Jin's enthusiasm, the details of the encore concert in Incheon, why this concert feels different, to the surprises he's rumored to be bringing to the stage. So make sure you watch until the end, because the closer you get to the end, the more emotional you'll be. Lately, the one thing that's been popping up most frequently on ARMY's timelines is the word encore, and not just any encore. This is the closing encore concert titled Run Seokjin _EP.tour_encore. This concert will be held at a very large and iconic venue, Incheon Moonhak Sports Complex Main Stadium, Incheon. And the schedule is also making people even more excited because it runs from Monday, February 2nd to February 27th, 2026. Which means this isn't just one night. This is a series of closing moments that will feel long and special. What makes it even crazier? This concert isn't just for armies who attend in person. The show will also be available online through Weverse, so armies from all over the world can experience the atmosphere. It's as if we're all sitting in the same stadium, singing along and being part of Jin's world tour finale. Now let's get to the most heartbreaking part. BTS's Jin directly asked fans to come to this concert with a special feeling. Not just come, not just don't forget to watch, but Jin said, come with a pounding heart. And if you know Jin, you'll know he's not the type to overdo things. If he said that, it means this concert is indeed something big. That sentence also felt like a subtle message. I'll prepare something that will make you excited too. And from then on, armies began to wonder what Jin would perform. Would there be a stage that had never been seen before? Would there be new versions of his old songs? Or perhaps there would be a special moment that only happened during the encore. This encore concert was no ordinary extra concert. This was the closing act of Jin's solo world tour. The tour began in June, and during that trip, Jin performed in various cities. The route spanned a vast area, including Japan, the United States, and Europe. It covered a total of 9 cities. Imagine that. 9 cities, different languages, different countries, different weather, different energies. Every city has a story. Every stage has a moment. Every night has a different emotion. And now it's all closed with one word sacred to the world of concerts: encore. An encore always has a unique feel, because an encore isn't just an extra. An encore usually symbolizes that I'm not ready to say goodbye to you yet. And for Jin, this encore felt like a final hug before a new chapter begins. The question that often arises is, why was the encore held in Incheon? The answer is simple, but profoundly meaningful. Because this is homecoming. Incheon is Korea. Incheon is home, and home is the place where all long journeys finally return. It's as if Jin wanted to close this world tour in the most fitting way possible, with ARMY on home soil, in a large stadium, full of energy. And we know concerts in Korea always have a unique atmosphere. Korean ARMY are known for their neat, unified, and resonant chants. And when a stadium as big as Moonhak is full, ARMY's voices can be heard like a wave. It's not just a concert, it's an event. Now this is what makes this encore concert feel mandatory. What does it mean? It means that even ARMYs who have seen the previous tour will still get a different experience. Because usually an encore concert is where idols let loose. And if Jin has mentioned rearranging old songs, that means a familiar song could be transformed into a more majestic, sadder, or hyped-up version. We can imagine a more powerful live band version, a more intimate acoustic version, or a stadium anthem version that gets everyone singing along. And an exclusive stage? That's what makes ARMY even more excited. Because an exclusive stage usually means a rarely performed song, a song that hasn't been performed on a previous tour, or perhaps a special segment that only happens during the encore. As soon as news of this concert broke, ARMY's enthusiasm immediately soared. On social media, many said, "This isn't a concert, this is history." Others said that Jin's solo tour and encore at this large stadium was a dream. Not a formal invitation, but an invitation from someone who wants to create memories together. Have you ever been to a concert and during the encore, tears suddenly flow? Even though the song is happy, even though you're not sad, you still cry. That's what an encore is. Because an encore isn't just about the extra song. The encore is the moment when everyone realizes it's almost over. And that's what makes encores always more emotional. And for Jin's solo world tour, this encore isn't just the end of the concert. It's also the end of a long journey that started in June. It concludes all the practice, all the travel, all the energy, all the moments. And what makes it even more emotional is that Jin, a BTS member, is known for being strong, funny, but also very sincere. When Jin is sincere, ARMYs are even more sincere. Now we're getting to the part that makes people most curious. What surprises might come? We can't be 100% sure because this is still just fan prediction and speculation. But based on the general pattern of encore concerts, here are some possibilities. A special stage featuring old songs with new versions. A longer talk segment because it's the finale. More intense ARMY interaction, chant, sing-along, wave. A stage unlike any other during the tour. An emotional closing moment that usually makes the stadium silent and then explode. And don't forget that Jin is known for playing sweet pranks. So there's a very real possibility of a little surprise that makes ARMY laugh and cry at the same time. This part is very important. Because not everyone can come to Incheon in person. But through Weverse, ARMYs around the world can still experience the same moment. And this also makes the encore concert feel bigger, not just for the stadium crowd, but for the global audience. So whether you're an ARMY from Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, India, Brazil, Mexico, the US, Canada, or Europe, you can still feel the thrill Jin demands. Every ending is a beginning. And this encore concert feels like a gateway from Jin's solo world tour to a new chapter. Whether it's his next music project, another activity, or something yet to be announced, what's clear is that after a world tour of this magnitude, Jin has proven one thing. He's not just a member of BTS. Jin is also a solo performer who can dominate the world stage. And the encore concert in Incheon will be the final stamp of that proof. So for those of you watching live in Incheon, enjoy every second. Because moments like this won't be repeated the same way. And for those of you watching via Weverse, prepare your best headset, prepare your data, prepare your time. Because this isn't just a concert. And if Jin said to come with a pounding heart, then we all will come with the same thing, love and pride. If you also can't wait for Jin's encore concert, write in the comments. Run Seokjin Encore, let's go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow ARMY so we can all wait for the most heart-pounding moment of the year. See you in the next video, and as Jin said, come with a pounding heart. Before this video ends, choose your ARMY team. Will you be watching live in Incheon or watching via Weverse? Leave your answer in the comments. And if you want fast and complete updates on BTS Jin, click subscribe plus turn on the bell so it will appear directly on your homepage.